I'm here with Liam, Sham and Dylan. I think I got all the names right. Yeah, I did. We're here in the Optus, 2-0 Manchester United. Perth Glory have been defeated. They held out quite well in the first half, didn't they?
All right, they're probably one of the strongest teams we have in the A-League. Obviously weak opposition compared to us boys, but I think we've done pretty well compared to I guess last season. It's probably a good first half, good first game rather. Shocking first half probably to watch, but came to the game.
Kind of to be expected first game of pre-season.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the first starting lineup was pretty good, especially with James, Martial, and up front. It was pretty interesting to see how they'd work together. I like seeing Martial up front. I want to see how he kind of goes this year and how they kind of use him more as a number 9.
Even if Lukaku goes, we still have a lot of potential with these young boys, and I see a brighter future. Go back to the old days when Ollie and Beckham and everyone were back there. I see that, but look, we've got a long way to go. But I'm happy. I'm happy with this progress.
You feel that we're building something?
We're building something bigger and better for the future. Maybe not now, maybe not this season. 2 seasons down, I see us lifting the trophy.
I like that optimism. What about yourself? You that optimistic?
Yeah, I'm pretty optimistic. I'm mainly optimistic about Rashford actually, because I see a big future for him, especially he's the same age as Rashford. I mean, such a young player, such talent.
What are you doing with your life? Look at you.
Yeah, not to call it, yeah, but yeah, I see such a big future with him. I feel like he'll do so well at the club. I'm really hoping to see him lift the trophy sometime as well. So yeah.
It's just about clearing out. There's a few reds still in there. Guys, how are you feeling after that?
Yeah, proud. You know, Ollie's putting the team together. It's looking good. Yeah, some ups and downs, but I reckon we'll get there.
You think we're going to get there under Ali?
Yeah, I reckon we will.
What gives you the confidence in that? Because a lot of people aren't confident at the moment.
Because they're playing for him. They're playing the United way. They're attacking. Even the centre-backs. In the game, you could see Perth's centre-backs playing goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's looking good.
Who were you most impressed with in terms of the players today?
Greenwood.
Yeah?
Greenwood, yeah.
Gomez was very good today as well, Angel Gomez. I see him being a top player for us in the future.
A minute ago when we were talking about green and gold over there, you had a bit of say. You got your chance to say it on the mic now?
Ed Woodward out. Doesn't know anything about the sport, just there for the business. That's all. You know, we need someone passionate. Sir Alex, bring Sir Alex in.
To be honest, I don't ever think we'll get rid of Ed Woodward because he helped the Glazers buy the club, unfortunately, in that bad year in 2005. And he's commercially very good in terms of the money he brings in. But in terms of the football decisions, I agree he needs to step aside and allow someone else to come in. We've heard that every summer for the last 3 years and still no movement on that, which is typical United.
I think they just need a rich person to buy out the club. I think just get the Saudis on it, become like City, and just be dominant, I guess. Aim for first and second.
The questionable human rights doesn't bother you at all?
Nah, look, it does, but at the end of the day, it's all about money at the end of the day. It's all money, unfortunately, buys you the league. We see it with Liverpool, see it with City, and I think it's time to progress. We can't just keep...
What United's about.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Bring United back to where they should be.
Hey, 1-2-0. You buzzing?
Yeah, man. This is the first time I'm seeing them live. Cracking.
That's what pre-season's about, innit? There's so many people here today, young and old, that will have seen United for the first time today.
Yeah.
How does it feel to actually watch them in the flesh rather than waking up at stupid hours?
You realize they're human. It's yeah, he's alive. During the training, I got to see De Gea, and you just realize what a brilliant human being he is. It was amazing.
And on the pitch today, who impressed you the most?
I was very happy with Tuanzebe. He looks cracking. I think he's going to have a good season. But it was a bit difficult to kind of assess how they might flow because the whole second half was a different team. I think if we get the best out of both halves and put them together, I think it looks quite good.
And we got some new signings out there today. Only a few this summer so far, but Daniel James, Wan-Bissaka, what did you make of him?
James, one to look out for. But I think he's going to be the target for the opponents, as we could clearly see that. Wan-Bissaka, the way he's closing it down, that looks really good. Yeah.
We saw a bit more of him going forward today as well. Obviously, we want him to get better in the final third. Hopefully he does. We saw 2 different number 9s today, Rashford, Martial. How are you feeling about our number 9 position going into the summer?
I'm not too sure, but I felt Martial was very isolated in the first half. In the second half, it was looking quite good, but I couldn't really understand who was playing number 9 in the second half actually.
Rashford was pulling wide a lot, wasn't he? It was very fluid. But is that the kind of thing you want to see?
No, I don't want to see that. I want to see Martial, and I would like to see 2 up front, honestly. I think Martial and Rashford, 2 up front would be really good.
Who was your favourite today?
I think Gomez.
Angel Gomez. He was pretty good in the second half, wasn't he? Because the first half was like a little bit laggy, a little bit slow. We couldn't quite get into our rhythm. Perth sat back. But Angel Gomez come on and he kind of shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, like straight away when he came onto the pitch, and then like 5 minutes in, you see him with his dazzling feet, in the box with the step overs and shimmies and all, and he took the shot. So that I think that like really like lifted the crowd and like bring up the mood.
The likes of Tahith Chung, Angel Gomez, and Mason Greenwood, even James Garner who came on later. Yeah. Do you think those guys are ready to make an imprint on the team now, or do you think maybe some of them need a loan? Or
no, some of them. Eventually, I think they can get into the team and like start showing stuff.
Were you worried we weren't going to score when we were going to 60 minutes on the clock and it was 0-0?
I wasn't worried at all, mate. I wasn't worried at all.
I love that. And you're looking forward to the rest of the tour?
Yes, I will.
What do you both want to see in terms of signings this summer? Because we've still got a lot of the summer to go. We've only made 2 deals.
I want to see as a centre mid, João Felix and maybe Ruben Neves.
Oh. I'll put Ruben Neves in my 3 and 3 out, so that's one that I definitely want. What about yourself?
Same with my cousin right here.
Ruben Neves, yeah?
Yeah. One
final fan cam for the day. This guy's got notes out, so it kind of made me feel forced into doing one. Put them away now. I've embarrassed him. Sorry, man. It's professional, to be fair. I should start making notes. What did you make of that today?
Oh, it was a great game, to be honest. Like, it wasn't the scoreline I was expecting, but it was good to see the lads have a run around in Perth, and great to see the young ones.
Which of the young ones impressed you the most today?
Greenwood was well. Tahith Chung played very well. Wan-Bissaka played good, and Tuanzebe at the back. Oh, he was a big rock.
I forgot to mention Axel in my review, actually. I know we had like 90% possession in the first half, so it was difficult to judge him. But what he did have to do, he did it calm, cool, composed.
Yeah, he just came back as they were playing the ball forward. He just came back, got the ball off him, played it up the wing, and then got it into the strikers, and that's how we finished off the game.
Axel did well today. Who did well for you?
Oh, I was going to say Tuanzebe because I think he was really bossing the defence. He was telling Phil Jones and Romero what to do. You had Tahith Chung linking up really well. Lingard's work rate was a highlight as well. In the midfield in the first half, there wasn't really too much creativity. You had Matic, he was pretty quiet. Up top, you had Martial. He looked okay, but we just didn't get the ball to his feet properly. Every time he got the ball, it was sort of top of the box and sort of in the deep wing positions. But it was interesting to see him play at number 9. Hopefully he can get a couple more minutes there this season. And hopefully we can see him and Rashford start to link up and score some goals.
Are you worried if we sell Lukaku?
It'll be interesting because it's really there's no real fallback if Martial and Rashford don't work. I mean, you got Greenwood, but he's unproven. He had a couple of shots today. He hit the post late. Had one where he dragged it really wide, which I was disappointed that he couldn't get it on target. But I'd really like to see Greenwood get plenty of minutes this season as well. And if you got 4 strikers, you're not going to see Greenwood getting too many minutes. So if Lukaku does go, that's probably going to be one of the highlights, because it is a rebuilding team. Greenwood up top is hopefully hopefully he has a future at Manchester United and can score some important goals for us. And
You should not let him out.
What's he doing there? But yeah, no.
I mean, what is he nearly was inside me with his.
No, overall though, I think I was a bit worried at the 1-0, but I'm glad that Jimmy Garner got his goal. I think 1-0 really would have flattered Perth. I think 2-0 was probably about the right scoreline. I think we probably realistically had about 70% possession, but I think most of our first teamers didn't really get out of the first, second gear. So hopefully we can improve against Leeds and then keep going into Singapore and Norway and Wales and wherever it is we're going for the rest of the pre-season tour.
100%. Thank you very much. Nice one, lads.